Yo, welcome back to Kai Speaks. I just want to say I appreciate all the love and support y'all been showing on these videos. We've really been growing in this channel, and we continue to hope to grow throughout this whole year. Today, we're with my lovely lady,
Tyra.
Tyra. How long have you been doing hair for?
I've been doing hair since 2020, and then I just started my business like a month ago.
Where can they find you at on your socials, whether it's Instagram, TikTok?
I have an Instagram and I have a TikTok, and I'm starting my website up now.
What made you go the route that you went as far as doing hair and going that entrepreneur route?
I've always had a passion for hair. Like I've been doing hair since COVID. It was just kind of like a skill that I picked up. I don't know, no matter anything that I tried to do, like whether it was like going to college or like trying to find something, force myself to do something else, I've always like came back to hair. So
Now, I know you more personally, so I know the challenges that you go through. But for all those aspiring entrepreneurs, people that want to get into hair maybe and get into that field, what were some of the challenges that you went through?
I feel like one of the main challenges that I went through is like people telling you that doing like something like that is not like a real job. Like you can't make a living off of that. Like you're not gonna make money from that of it. And I just feel like nowadays like there's so many different ways to make money, and hair is one of like the biggest ways that people make money, and people make good livings off of it too. I feel like that was definitely like one of the main challenges that I went through. I feel like another challenge is just, getting that clientele. It takes a while to build up your clientele and get people to support you and promote your business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the biggest challenges that all entrepreneurs go through, especially at the start, is really finding that audience that's
Yeah.
willing to watch their content or book with you
Hmm.
as being one of your clients and trying to actually become clientele. And not only that, but loyalty is a huge thing. I'm sure in hair business because with know more than I do, but with having loyal clients means that's consistent people always coming, always wanting to see your work and
Yeah.
only your work done on them. I've even heard stories of people, flying out huge amounts of hours just to go to
Hmm.
certain hairstylists. Where do you plan to be at in the future as far as being a hairstylist? Like, where do you want this to get you?
Hopefully in my own shop or doing like something home based where, I'm not working every day out of the month, but I have like a good amount of clientele. Like this is gonna help me create a good living for myself. Hopefully with other businesses too. I want to start doing nails or any other thing that's like in that category. I want to start doing, make it like a one stop shop.
Mhm. So
Yeah.
really just expanding as far as just not just being a hairstylist, but going into nails. Would you
Hmm.
ever think about like as far as that's just the cosmetology route, right?
Yeah.
So would you ever think about just having multiple shops just being based around you, but you not actually being there on it, like
Yeah,
working
for
them and stuff?
sure. I feel like having, starting off with one is going to be, I'm gonna have to build that up first before I think about like putting other shops out. But I definitely would want to expand, hopefully to different states, different cities.
Something that's huge as an entrepreneur, I feel like, is especially in your field, somebody doing something that's more than hair.
Hmm.
Because as not only are you a person that does hair, but you're also a businesswoman now getting into
Hmm.
this field and becoming an entrepreneur. It's something that a lot of people need to learn is that it doesn't stop in one state. It can be in multiple states, multiple
Hmm.
cities, and it's something that could really grow your brand and make you overall wealthy in a sense,
Yeah,
right? So
thanks.
to the viewers out there that may want to try something as far as doing hairstylish, especially the ladies, what is something that may help them get started?
I would just say honestly, practice. Get your mom, get your sister, get your cousins, practice on everybody. Like if you have good work, then the clients are gonna come. Like if you just keep practicing, keep putting your work out there, like post consistently, even if it's the same videos over and over, just post consistently, then the clients are gonna come for sure. You just gotta keep practicing, keep building up your craft, just keep practicing.
So as far as working on your craft, you talked about a lot as far as practicing. Did you have any other way of practicing? Like if, for example, for some people that may not have anybody to practice on or that can't let them practice on them, what else could you possibly do to practice doing hair or doing nails? What else could you possibly do?
Um, well, I practiced on myself when I first started. Like I would just take out the style that I have in and just keep practicing like on myself. I know it's a little bit harder doing it on yourself, but if you can do it on yourself, you can probably do it on anybody else. Or I would say like I started off with a mannequin doll head. So I would just braid that head like every day, watch videos, do it help my parting, and yeah, until I got regular clients. But if you do have a family member, I would definitely say like, practice on them because it'll take you a long way.
Perfect. So you being able to practice on other things, like whether it's dolls or whether it's on yourself, is a perfect way to practice and not really needing to rely on anybody except for
Mhm.
yourself. really being able to just do it by yourself alone and just work on your craft. And the really only person that can critique it is you. So you don't
Yeah.
really have to hear anybody else's critique. As far as investing in doing hair, how much do you think it costs to invest in doing hair?
You know, if you don't really have to invest that much to start. Like if you just find a little space, like I'm home based right now, so just find a little space like in your house. You know, all you need is just comb. If you want to do hair included, you can buy the hair, but if not, just start, you know, in a little space in your house with a comb and some gel, and you know, just build up from there. You really don't need much. And social media is free, so just promote yourself like on any possible app. Like I also have a Facebook too. I forgot to say that.
Yeah.
But just promote yourself every day, all day.
I definitely think that as far as being an entrepreneur now, in a sense, doing hair is something that you don't need to have millions
Mm,
to make millions. It could start small with this, the stuff you just find around your house doing hair. Really, all you need is some gel, right,
yeah.
and a comb, and you can do your hair in a sense. So, really being able to not have to invest too much at the start is key because sooner or later, I'm sure you going into the bigger branches of business, you're
Mm,
gonna have to invest more, of course, whether it's in chairs, hair, washing stations, whatever it is. You're probably gonna have to invest in more, but starting off small at the start, I definitely think is a good way to not really tear you down and break your bank basically, because you'll
yeah.
still be able to make profit.
Mm.
So I love the fact that you do hair, you do amazing work. I see your work all the time. What is one way you think that as an entrepreneur or as a hairstylist that you think you could grow in this entrepreneur journey?
Definitely practice. Like I think my work honestly is pretty good, but I think, you know, it could be better. So every time I do somebody's hair, I get better. So I definitely can still grow, you know, perfecting my work.
In 2025, I heard you say that you have a lot of goals as far as opening up shops and running your own hair business in general. Where do you plan to be at by the end of 2025, and how are you going to accomplish that?
I plan to be in my own spot, still doing home base or maybe in a suite. I don't know. Um, Definitely have like a lot more clientele. I feel like I'm at a good rate of building it right now. But at the end of 2025, I definitely think I'll be fully booked and good money.
I'm wishing nothing but the best for you on your journey. We are both entrepreneurs, both striving in this career. We're both at the start. We're both coming up. Can you
Mhm.
give us an estimate? You don't have to say the exact amount if you don't want to, but how much have you made so far doing hair this year?
Well, I started last month and I've been running like a sale, like a
Hmm.
$100 sale. And I say I did about 5 or 6 people so far. Well, last month in January. And so far in February, I have 3 people that's booked. So yeah.
Already coming up. So you've been doing your thing. Can't wait to see even more. The way that I want this channel to work is I definitely want to be able to, bring you on now and then bring you on at the end of the year and see what you've accomplished. Of course,
Mhm.
with you being my loved one and my lady, you will be on at the end of the year anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I definitely want to see you at the end of the year, and I want the people to see your growth as well. So I
Mhm.
definitely want to have you on at the end of 2025 and see where you're at. Hopefully, you accomplish all your goals. Just keep working hard, and I know it's going to come true. But would you like to say anything motivational for the people out there that are striving to become entrepreneurs?
I really just would say, you know, follow your dreams. Don't let nobody ever tell you like what you can and can't do. Don't do anything that you don't want to do, you know, like just do if you have a passion for something, do it. You're not gonna fail if you keep trying. If you don't give up, you're not gonna fail. Like just keep working at what you want to do. And it'll happen. Trust God. Everything happens for a reason. If you got something on your heart that you want to do, like just do it. Just go for it.
Nothing but facts. But I appreciate you for joining me on this episode of Kai Speaks. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on my socials at Kai Speaks 05. And if you're interested in trading Kai Academy 05, I will be posting her stuff down in the description and on all my social medias whenever I post this. But I hope y'all enjoy y'all day. I hope you make the most out of 2025. Peace.
Bye.